Hello everyone, welcome to the Ichimoku.co and Forex Trading TV Daily FX Market Review for the trading day ending Wednesday, June 4th. Firstly, Euro US dollar, and here we see more congestion in this market and finding support at the 136 level, and we have seen the market testing 2 there and just below there in the recent past, over the past week or so, but also being bound by resistance overhead around the 136.45 level. For today's trading, the Tenkan Sen has resistance to this market, and in line with the market being bearish in the long-term, medium and fast-term time frames, the next move is likely a breakout to the downside below these lows and a test to 135.60 and even possibly 135.20. But we do need to watch how the market reacts. There's no guarantee that that will occur, but that would be in line with the higher time frame trends to the downside. Next to the US dollar, Japanese yen, and we have seen the breakout up above the thin part of the Ichimoku cloud, and for the previous day's trading we saw the market testing to the cloud, finding some resistance, a bullish breakout. But if you recall, a couple of things to watch here. At the moment, markets have been breaking out of the Ichimoku clouds but not following through, and what we want to see is some decent follow through in the candle immediately after the breakout. We haven't seen that for today's trading. We've seen the sellers immediately come into the market. Also, with the market breaking out from a flat part of the Ichimoku cloud, it can be a false move, and what we require once again is follow through with a bullish candle, and that hasn't occurred. Now this current candle, as it's developing, could turn around and become bullish, but at the moment the sellers are strongly in control. They are finding some support at the bottom of the Ichimoku cloud and around the 102.47 level, and that will be an important area for this market. If we do see the buyers come back into the market and rally up through the high of the current candle and has closed, there is potentially strong resistance around the 103 level. Next to the Aussie dollar, US dollar, and here for today's trading we've seen the market rallying on an indecisive spinning top type candle. A lot of indecision in this market. For the previous day's trading we had a downtrend, and indecisive candle set the market up for a change of trend. The change of trend has occurred on an indecisive candle. That area at 92.78 is holding as fairly strong resistance for the previous 2 candles and will be an important level for today's trading. But we do have a neutral market in big picture terms. We have been within the cloud for quite some time, except for one breakout where we didn't see that follow through, and then the market finding resistance at the top of the cloud and around this 92.78 level. If the market does come off, support at 92.21, but really an uneventful market because of this neutrality and the lack of the bullish bias that we previously had in that longer term time frame. US dollar, Swiss franc, and here we see congestion in this market at the moment. Bullish breakout above the cloud, bullish in all 3 time frames, and for the past 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 consecutive trading days, we've seen the market testing 2 or just below the Tenkan Sen, and the Tenkan Sen holding as support. So very, very important trading, and it highlights how important the Ichimoku indicators can be. Looking for the buyers to come into this market here, with the market finding support at the moment in this current candle that's developing around 89.65. If we see bullish activity up above the 89.95 high, we could quickly see this market testing possibly through the 90 cent level and possibly even up to the 90.61 area.